Welcome everyone, thanks for joining me here on Sage Tarot for another pick a card reading. I'm Nev and it's lovely to have you here with me today. So what are we doing? We're doing the next 7 days. What can you expect in the next 7 days? So I have got our 3 piles to choose from. We've got pile number 1, which is the Wheel of Fortune. There you go. Pile number 2 is the World card. And then pile number 3 is the Magician. So all major arcana cards today. There you go. So those are your 3 piles to choose from. Just go for the one that you feel the most drawn to. But if you feel drawn to more than one pile, it might mean that you've got messages in more than one pile and you can choose to listen to as many piles as you like. But I will see you really, really soon in your reading. Bye for now. Hey pile number 1, welcome back to your reading. Thanks so much for joining me. And today we're looking at your next 7 days. So whenever you pick it up, it's around your next 7 days. That's what the reading is about today. And you chose to come into the reading under the Wheel of Fortune with the Delusion Tarot. I love this deck actually, but let me just double check that that is the actual name of the deck, pile number 1. So just bear with me and I'll be right back. Okay, yeah, so it's the Delusion Tarot, just in case you are interested. I love this deck. It's probably one of my favourite decks. I'm just going to put that to one side there for us. Okay, so let's get straight to it. How are you all doing? Oh, sorry, I'm a little bit breathless from going up the stairs there to get my tarot deck. Yeah, how are you all? I hope everyone's doing really well. I just want to say a big thank you for everyone who watched my last video and is also watching my videos here on Sage Tarot. As I said before, it is not my first channel on YouTube. I do have another channel called Nev's Tarot, which is got a link in the description box below if you're interested in relationship readings. So I'm trying to grow this channel, so I'm really appreciative of anyone who watches it, comments on it, you know, gives it a thumbs up, all of that. So thank you so much if you're one of those people. So yeah, I just want to sort of say that. So let's just put this over here. So we've got the Wheel of Fortune, and let's get out, or let's start off for the next 7 days. So we're looking at the next 7 days with some oracle cards for pile number 1. Just remember, it's a general reading, so just take the messages that resonate. Yeah, we're looking, whenever you pick it up, we're looking at the next 7 days. So let's ask for pile number 1 then. What's going to happen? What can they expect in the next 7 days? What's coming up for them, please? Let's get one of these lovely colour cards. What we've got here, we have got orange, nurture yourself, beautiful. Orange has a lot of energy, doesn't it? A lot of energy and glow and health and fun. I always think orange is quite a fun colour, but we've got nurture yourself here. Okay, I feel like maybe, you know, you're going to be paying a lot of attention to looking after yourself, your health, or there are going to be opportunities for you to do that. Maybe for you to have some downtime, to spend some time with family, with friends, to go out, to maybe have a little bit of fun, maybe have a little bit of me time, that kind of thing. Okay, so let's see, maybe there are opportunities with the Wheel of Fortune coming in for you for that. So let's see what's going to be happening in the next 7 days with pile number 1. So we have abundance, my goodness, and look at all that orange again. So things are coming in for you this in the next 7 days, pile number 1. You're getting a lot of abundance. I feel like there may be a lot of abundance of opportunities to get some downtime, to look after yourself, to go out, to socialise, to have some fun, to... Yeah, I think things are definitely with the Wheel of Fortune here on the up for you in the next 7 days. There's a lot of good opportunities coming in for you. Some of you might even, because this is reminding me of the world, obviously. Looks like the world, doesn't it? Maybe some of you are going to be travelling in the next 7 days, or maybe to far-flung destinations, or maybe to something more local. But I get the sense that maybe you are going to be enjoying yourself through travel, through holidays, through, you know, maybe a weekend away or something like that. Maybe you're going to get a surprise. Maybe somebody's going to say, oh, we've planned a trip, we'd like you to come along, or do you want to come along? Maybe an invite to travel. So maybe not the actual travel for some of you, but maybe an invite or booking up a holiday or something like that. Maybe you feel like you've got the money that you can do that with the abundance card, but let's see what is coming up for pile number 1 in the next 7 days. What can they expect? We have focus. Focus your energy. Your intentions hold great power. So yeah, you're going to be really focused in the next 7 days. Maybe there's a message here, you know, go for what you want. Really go for what you want. Have that focus, have that determination. You have got, with the Wheel of Fortune, you know, fate is on your side. You know, you've got the opportunities there. Go for what you want. It's the right time for you to, you know, follow that dream, go for that job interview, go for that job. You know, go for those opportunities maybe that are either being presented to you or you're making for yourself. So have that steely focus. That's what you've got coming up next 7 days. Let's see what we've got with Maroon. What's coming up? What can they expect for the next 7 days for pile number 1? Algiz. Protection, a shield. The protective urge to shelter oneself or others. Defense, warding off evil. Shield, guardian, connection with the gods, awakening to a higher life. Right, so you're protected. You've got a lot of spiritual protection around you. I feel like maybe it's, you know, you're going to be tapping into that. Maybe using your intuition, maybe meditating, maybe connecting in with spirit as well. But you've definitely got a strong protective, you know, you've got guides around you. You've got a strong protective, spiritual protective team around you, and you are maybe going to be connecting in with that quite a lot over the next 7 days, believing in that. Let's have a look to see what we've got for pile number 1. The next 7 days, what can they expect? Waiting. Okay, so we've got this waiting card here. I feel like maybe you have been waiting to do something or waiting for things to happen, and maybe in the next 7 days you're just sort of going for it. You're deciding that you're just kind of going for it, or things are coming in for you. Maybe you've been waiting for opportunities or waiting for things to happen or waiting for opportunities to come in, and now they're coming in for you in the next 7 days. Let's get out some charms. So let's see what's coming in for pile number 1 in the next 7 days. Let's see if we can just throw a few. Let's see what we've got. We've got, maybe you're seeing clearly. We had the focus, didn't we? So maybe you are seeing clearly with the glasses here. You're seeing where you want to go. You're seeing what you want to do. You're having a clear focus of where you want to go in life. Maybe there's some love or some spending some time with loved ones, with the heart here. That could be why you've got the orange as well. And we have the abundance, you know, spending a lot of time with loved ones, with friends, connecting in with special people. Connecting also in with what you desire, your heart's desire here. We have the tree, which is grounding, and also family and roots and stuff. So I feel like there is a connection to family, roots, long-standing connections, as well as maybe putting down roots. Maybe some of you are putting down roots in some way. But let's have a look. Let's get the tarot out. So let's see. So for pile number 1, what's going to be happening for them in the next 7 days? I feel like it's those, but I feel like it's these, but let's take them out and see. So we've got, we have the moon. I feel like, we've got the 2 of Pentacles. We have the Death card. The Hierophant. The 9 of Swords. Okay. What else do we have for the next 7 days? The Ace of Swords. And the 8 of Wands. And the Knight of Swords. Okay. Yeah, things are definitely moving forward for you in the next 7 days, I would say, because we've got the 8 of Wands and the Knight of Swords. That's a lot of quick energy, and it's kind of like opposite the waiting energy here. So I feel like if you've been waiting on something, to happen in some area of your life, then I feel like that is going to move forward for you. Okay. You might have had some stress or some worry leading up to the next 7 days, or in the last, time before this next 7 days with the Nine of Swords here. You maybe had some stress, some worry. But I feel like there's a clearing out of toxins, and that might be why you've got to nurture yourself. Maybe something is clearing out for you. You're transforming, you're changing, and you're definitely moving into some sort of new chance or new opportunity or new start here. And it could be that you're cleansing and clearing out a lot of things that were toxic or weren't working for you. Maybe things that were causing you stress and worry. I feel like this is a week of shedding all of that. So things are, maybe you've been in that energy for quite a while, and things are moving for you this week, right, in a positive way. I feel like with the moon here, you really are connecting in with this mermaid, kind of like speaking. I feel like you're really connecting in with your intuition. You're really connecting in with your inner guides. You're really being guided by that. You're really, you're really going deep within. So I feel like this week is definitely a week of you taking time out, going into yourself, nurturing yourself, listening to your own intuition. But it is about having fun and spending time with others as well. So I do feel like you're also doing that over the next 7 days. There's a lot of fun. There's a lot of, I feel like a lot of socialising going on here with the Two of Pentacles. And a lot of, I don't know, getting rid of heaviness. I feel like there's a moving away from heaviness and into more lighter energy. And I think you're doing that by, connecting in with your inner guides. And I don't know about you, but I always feel when I do that immediately, when I take time out, particularly when things get stressful. So when things get stressful, if I just take a moment, if I just take the time, if I just remember to take a step back, close my eyes, and just for 10 minutes, connect in with that inner world, I always feel so much better, so much calmer, so much more hopeful. So I feel like that's what you're doing this week. And it's allowing you to feel lighter. It's allowing you to move forward. It's allowing you to remember to look after yourself, to connect with others, to, enjoy your life, really. That's kind of what I'm feeling here. And for some of you, there is definitely some sort of travel here with the Eight of Wands and the Knight of Swords, because that is travel energy, that's movement energy. So it might be that you decide you're going to book a holiday, or you're going to go on a holiday, or you're going to go away with friends, or you're going to go away on your own. But you're definitely thinking or actually doing some kind of travel here. And also the Eight of Wands is a very focused energy. So I feel like this ridding yourself of this heavy energy, stressful energy, detoxing almost, is giving you renewed focus and hope going forwards. And I feel like maybe for some of you, there's renewed commitment to something. So maybe there's renewed commitment to a person, to a relationship, to a job. Some of you might be doing studying something this week, or communicating or finding out news of some kind here with a Hierophant. It could be to do with commitment, or some sort of commitment here. It could be signing a contract, something like that. And with the Ace of Swords, that's a brand new beginning for you, a brand new start, a truthful, honest new start. So I feel like this 7 days, you're sort of connecting in with yourself, you're having some downtime, you are remembering to look after yourself, you're shedding old energy, toxic energy that has been holding you back. It's shifting. Things are shifting. With the Wheel of Fortune, it's shifting to the up for you. So maybe you've been in a downturn and now things are shifting to the up for you, for sure. And you're making that happen for yourself because you are listening in and connecting in with your guides, your inner voice. And that is always, as I said, for me, that's always a calming influence, and it's always a hopeful influence, and it always gives me a direction of how to move forward. What I really want in life, helps me to connect with what I really want in life. And I feel like that is what you are doing, pile number one. But let's have one more card. What else? Let's have one more card at the end for you. One last message for pile number 1 on the next 7 days for them. What's the next 7 days for them? What can they expect for the next 7 days? Captured. Okay, so captured. Let me extend on that, because that's got me puzzled. Captured. What's the next 7 days? Can you give me more information on the captured? 3 of Cups. Oh, okay. That's a lot of fun there. Captured. Page of Pentacles. And the 8 of Cups. I think it's clear now. With the captured, I feel like that's how you may have been feeling up until now. Maybe you feel trapped or something like that. And that could go with the 9 of Swords and this kind of toxic clearing in the Death card here. So you may have felt captured, but I think with the 3 of Cups and the Page of Pentacles, those are very light energies. So I feel like for me, you are going to be released. As I was saying, it's like a confirmation of what I was saying before. I think you're going to be released from a heaviness that you've been holding. Maybe you, as I said, maybe you had a kind of downturn in the Wheel of Fortune and now you're moving on the up. And it does mean that I feel like you are spending time with people, connecting with yourself and with others, and it's lightening the load for you. It's helping you. You feel free. You're being released, if you like. And the Page of Pentacles is a young energy. It's exciting, new energy. So I believe you're feeling energized by that. And with the 8 of Cups, you're walking onto the 9 of Cups. The 8 of Cups is about walking away from something that is not serving you anymore. And I think with you, it's a sort of an energy, it's a feeling. Maybe it is a person, maybe it is a situation that you're walking away from, and it's going to make you feel lighter. It's going to make you feel better, because you're moving into the 9 of Cups. That's what the person in the 8 of Cups is doing. They're moving into the 9 of Cups, which is wish fulfillment, which is getting what you want, which is feeling happy and abundant. So there you go, pile number 1. That's been your reading. I hope you liked it. If you have, don't be shy. Please do subscribe. If everyone who liked this reading and who got something from the reading would just subscribe, I'd be so happy. It just takes a couple of seconds, and it just means that I can, grow this channel and carry on doing readings like this one. But anyway, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome back to your reading. Thanks for joining me. Today we are doing a reading on the next 7 days. So whenever you pick this up, we're looking, or it should be relevant for your next 7 days. And you chose to come into the reading under the World card. And this is from the Delusion Tarot, for those of you that are interested. So I'm just going to put that card there. I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who's supporting the channel. For those of you that don't know, maybe you're new to the channel, although this is a relatively new channel for me, I'm not new on YouTube. I do have another channel called Nev's Tarot, and that's linked for that channel, which is, a lot of it is on relationship readings, if you're interested in that. The link for that is in the description, the first link in the description box below. But for everyone who's come along and supported the channel, listened to the readings and left comments and given me a thumbs up and subscribed, I just want to say thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate it. But let's get straight into it. It's a general reading today, so please just take what resonates. But it is looking specifically at the next 7 days. So let's get some oracle cards out for pile number 2. So we've already got the World. The World is a sense of completion, or a sense of, it is the last card in the Major Arcana. So it can be an ending, which often heralds a new beginning, obviously. But let's see what else we've got. So for pile number 2, what can they expect for the next 7 days? Oh, so we've got Apricot that's flipped out there with Rejoice and Laugh. Fantastic. Well, funnily enough, we did have, what did we have in pile number 1? We had, did we have orange? We had orange, yeah. It was a similar sort of shade, but obviously different, obviously within that kind of orange hue. But we've got Rejoice and Laugh, card number 20. Oh, fantastic. Lovely energy. Okay, let's get some more out. So what's going to be happening, or what can pile number 2 expect in the next 7 days? We've got Alchemy, transformation. I mean, alchemy is about transforming, changing things. So maybe things are changing for you in some way, or you're changing something in the next 7 days. Maybe energy is changing from you, from dark to light, or from, because alchemy is transforming something, isn't it? So let's see. Let's have a look. Let's see what this one is. What's happening for pile number 2 in the next 7 days? We've got serenity. Find serenity in nature's embrace. Nature is your sanctuary. So you might be really in the next 7 days kicking back, feeling happy, feeling at peace, spending a lot of time in nature. Maybe some of you are going, I don't know, going out in nature, so maybe a weekend away, or maybe just taking yourself off for a walk somewhere in nature, that gives you that kind of peace. Maybe some of you are actually creating some peaceful space for yourself somehow, or going on some kind of spa or retreat or something maybe. Doesn't have to be for a weekend, it could just be like a spa day or something. Where you are changing your energy, improving your energy or improving your health in some way. But let's get out let's get a rune card. So what's going to be, what component to expect? Oh my gosh. Wow, I feel like a lot of stuff's coming for you this week, but I can see Feihu, so that's the one that I'm going to take, because obviously I can't take all of these runes. But we have got Feihu, which is again a really, really, really great rune actually. So possessions won or earned income, luck, abundance, financial strength in the present or the near future. Yeah, like Feihu is abundance really. So yeah, I feel like it's going to be a very, very, very positive 7 days for you. So maybe it's the ending of, this is probably why you got the orange here, because it's quite a similar message to pile number 1 if you were drawn to pile number 1. So there might be the ending of something or the completion of something, and you're moving into a new cycle, a new era, a new energy, and it's going to be very abundant for you, certainly in the next 7 days. But let's have a look and find what else we've got. Maybe you're going to be given a gift, maybe you're going to be given a bit of money, maybe you're going to get a raise, or I don't know, an inheritance or a gift of some kind. Gosh, let's see. So what's going to be happening for pile number 2 in the next 7 days? What can I expect? We have home. Some of you might even be getting a house, a home, maybe with all these hearts. Some of you are connecting in with the loved ones. Maybe you're getting a relationship. Maybe your relationship is improving with the home or leveling up, or moving to the next level. It's got some words at the bottom here. What does it say? Oh, I can't read it, it's too small, but there's some sort of print here. Maybe you're getting a message of some kind. Some kind of message or about home or housing or where you live. Maybe it's something that you've been waiting for. Maybe you are, with the World card, finalising some kind of contract to do with your house or your home or something. Maybe it's finally happening for you this week. But let's get out tarot. So what can part number 2 expect in the next 7 days? What can I expect in the next 7 days? We've got the 6 of Swords. We've got the Star. No, sorry, I beg pardon. We've got, that is the Star, isn't it? Or is it Temperance? No, that's Temperance, sorry. I beg pardon. Now, let me just double check on that one, because it's in French there, isn't it? Sorry, I've just gone slightly blank there. Let me come back to you in a minute, pile number 2. Let me just double check on that one. Hi, pile number 2, sorry. I'm sure if I've got any French listeners, they will be laughing at me. It is obviously the Star, and I did think that because it's card number 17, but for some reason I was getting confused with the 2, the water on land, and it looked a little bit like Temperance. But anyway, it's the Star, sorry. So we've got the 6 of Swords, we've got the Star. What else have we got? What component to expect? We have the 6 of Wands. Oh my goodness, this is looking very good. 3 of Swords. Let's see what that's about. We've got the Knight of Wands. We've got the Ace of Wands. And we've got the 2 of Wands. Okay, so Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like this is a week of, and that might be why you got the World card, of letting go of something. There's a sense of completion with the Three of Swords. And there might be a little bit of heartache involved in that. But I feel like it's a necessary letting go. And it's transforming how you are feeling in your week, okay? Because I feel that this week, this letting go, this shedding, this moving away, this completing a cycle is what is needed, and it's going to bring you, once you do that, you're going to feel much better. And it's also going to bring you a sense of calm with the Six of Swords. You're definitely moving out of troubled waters this 7 days ahead of you with the Six of Swords. It's moving away from difficulty. You're ending, I feel like you might be ending something. So maybe some of you are ending a connection, ending a job, ending, I don't know, ending something which could have caused you pain, could have caused you upset, but you're moving away from that, and you're moving into a much more hopeful, victorious time. So you're going to feel great this week because you are shedding something, you're letting something go, you're moving on from something, and it's going to feel like it's the right thing. It might have caused you pain. There might be like a tiny little bit of feeling, or a little residue, I would say, of that pain still this week. But I think on the whole, you'll be feeling much more positive. With the Queen of Pentacles here as the kind of overarching energy, you're definitely going to be feeling more abundant. So I feel like some of you are closing a deal, or I don't know, maybe some of you are letting go of a home or a situation, but it's going to lead to you feeling abundant, and maybe financially abundant here, or feeling comfortable, or feeling happy, or feeling, confident in yourself. The Queen of Pentacles is somebody who's confident, she's capable, she's comfortable in her life. So there's maybe some of you are shedding something that has been draining you or taking from you, and it's time to let it go. And that immediately transforms your energy, immediately transforms your situation, immediately transforms your resources as well. So something like that. And I feel like with the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Wands, there is a lot more, you're going to feel a lot more passion for life, a lot more excitement about life, a lot more of, and also there might be a new beginning. You've got the World card as your main card, which is the kind of ending of something, and here is your passionate new beginning. For many of you, I feel like some of you might be beginning some sort of, I don't know, maybe some kind of little passionate fling, or some kind of some kind of connection with someone who's just going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun, and you're going to go out and spend a bit of time with them, and it could be the start of something here, but it's the very start. So if, for example, in the next 7 days, I don't know, maybe there's a chance for you to go on a date, or maybe there's a chance for you to connect up with somebody, or do it, because I feel like it's going to be very exciting. It's going to, make you feel good. You're going to have a lot of fun. It's going to be the tonic that you need to kind of, when you're shedding or letting go of something that might have caused you pain. So just kind of do that. And I feel like the Two of Wands, you've got many opportunities available to you. You've got, different directions. You've got different, different avenues, different opportunities for you to go for. Now this old energy, or this thing that has caused you pain, or this whatever it is that's coming to an end, you finally kind of let go of, and you're getting peace, you're feeling better in yourself, and it's giving you a renewed energy for life, really. So I feel like it's really, the next 7 days is a very fruitful time for you. It's a very calm time for you, and it's needed after a period maybe of heartache, difficulty, stress, and like I say, there might be a feeling, a residue of that this week, but it's overshadowed by a huge sense of positivity for going forwards, really. But let's get a last message for pile number 2 for them. What is going to be the last message for them for what they can expect in the next 7 days? Spirit. And therefore you've got and that's also, you've got the amethyst there. So maybe if some of you are into crystals, maybe amethyst is something to keep hold of this week, or to keep by your side, and also to connect in with spirit, connecting with your intuition, connecting with your guides. Always ask for guidance, take time out to just have that. I was saying in pile number 1 actually, you know, for me, personally, whenever I forget to connect in with spirit, I really feel that. And then as soon as I do it, in terms of just feeling a little bit more stressed or whatever, but whenever I do it, I immediately feel better. And it only takes 10 minutes, 10 or 15 minutes of my day. Just close my eyes, sit in a quiet space, connect in, and I just always feel better, feel lighter, feel more hopeful, feel more grateful, feel more thankful for where I am in life and where I want to go. So with this spirit card, I feel like you're being asked to, you know, connecting with spirit, or just take a bit of time, even if it's walking in nature. It doesn't have to be doing it the way I do it. Whatever it is that helps you to feel better in yourself, feel more hopeful, feel lighter, really. I feel like that's what you're being asked to do. All right, pile number 2. I hope you liked it. If you have, then please don't be shy. Please do subscribe to the channel. If everyone who liked the reading, appreciated the reading, got something from the reading, subscribe to the channel, I would be so thankful. So please do consider doing that. Otherwise, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now. Hi, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. It's great to have you here. We are doing a reading today on what is going to be happening for you, or what can you expect in the next 7 days. And you chose to come into this reading under the Magician card from the Delusion Tarot. It's a beautiful deck. I love this deck. There you go. I'm going to put that right there. How is everyone? I hope everyone's doing really well. Just want to say a big thank you to everyone who's supported the channel. It's a fairly new channel for me, although I'm not new on YouTube. I do have another channel called Nev's Tarot, which is the first link in the description box below if those people are interested, or if anyone's interested in watching my channel over there, then please do go along. But this is a fairly new channel, and everyone who's watched or supported or subscribed, I just want to say thank you so much for doing that. But let's get straight to it now. Also reminding you, of course, that it is a general reading today, so please just take the messages that resonate. But it is looking specifically at what you can expect over the next 7 days. So let's ask with some oracle cards for pile number 3. The first 2 piles have been great, so let's see what's going to be going on for pile number 3 for the next 7 days, please. I'm going to go for that one, see what the colour energy you've got for the next 7 days. We've already got the Magician. Oh my goodness, look at that beautiful blue. Sapphire, regenerate your body. Okay, so maybe you're going to be doing or, you know, getting into exercise or getting into anything that's going to create a strong body. So maybe you're going to be getting into exercise routines. Maybe you're going to be going back down the gym. Maybe you're going to be doing whatever it is you do to keep fit, or just to look after your health, to look after your body, eating the right food. Maybe you're going to be setting up a new plan for healthy eating, or going on comes a sort of fitness and a health and fitness journey, beginning a health and fitness journey, or maybe improving one that you've already got. But you're definitely going to, with the Magician here, maybe be manifesting a routine or something which is going to be good for you. I feel like with all this blue here, for your mind as well as your body, right? So you're going to be thinking, I want to create or start or begin or manifest some kind of routine that is going to improve my health, my general health. So there's something about that here. I feel like with all this blue here, maybe you're going to be doing a lot of thinking this week as well. There's a lot of thought going on. Let's have a look. What can I expect in the next 7 days? Let's see what we've got here. We've got blessings. Oh, lovely. So maybe you're going to be getting some blessings. I feel like if you're doing that for yourself, that is kind of like a blessing, isn't it? You know, if you're beginning to look after yourself, there's nothing more important really, is there, than looking after your health in all aspects, you know, mind, body and spirit. So I feel like maybe the blessing is that you start to focus and put your attention on that as kind of like embedding good habits into your life. But let's see if there's anything else that comes out. So what can I expect over the next 7 days? Enlighten. illumination is near, a period of enlightenment and clarity await. So maybe you're getting clear about things. And this could also be some sort of enlightenment. You're having an enlightened moment around, you know, how you want to move forward in terms of your health and well-being. But also it could be that you're just kind of like connecting in and becoming clearer, having a clearer focus of where you want to go in life. Yeah, I do feel like with all the blue, there's a lot of clarity and thinking and, yeah, maybe a lot of mental energy happening this week. So what's the rune for pile number 3? We have Isa, which is a challenge or frustration, psychological blocks to thought or activity, including grievances. So maybe you've been stuck. So maybe something has been stuck for you, because the fact that it comes right next to enlighten maybe makes me feel that there's a shift happening. Somehow you're going to move out of something that's stuck, or some sort of challenge or frustration. And it could be that you're manifesting something, yeah? The time for manifesting, for creating something, for becoming unstuck is happening for you. Let's see. Oh, I've got 3. I'm not going to take all these, but I'm going to take the one on the top, and it says adoration. Lovely. So maybe you are becoming closer to somebody this week. Maybe connections are important for you this week. Let's have a look. Adoration, maybe somebody, I don't know, maybe some of you, somebody's saying how much they care about you, how much they like you. So that could be with somebody that you're already with. It doesn't have to be a romantic partner. It could be that you are getting being appreciated this week. You're receiving love and attention and appreciation, and people are looking up to you. Something like that. Let's get out the card. So what's pile number... sorry, let's also get out some charms. I forgot to do this in pile number 2. So if there's anyone from pile number 2 watching, I apologise, I forgot to get out the charms. So let's see what charms are there for pile number 3 and what to expect over the next 7 days. Oh, I've only got one. We've got a star here. So hope. Hope and positivity. That's what I feel when I see the star. Healing. Hope, healing and positivity. Let's see. What can they expect, please, in the next 7 days? What can they expect for the next 7 days? Let's see what we've got here. Got a bunch of cards here. So we've got, would you believe it? The Magician again. You're definitely manifesting something or beginning to create something for yourself here with the Magician card. You know you've got all the resources to do it. You feel strong in yourself. You feel like you can, and I feel like for many of you, it is bringing in something which is going to improve your health, your well-being. It could be that you're manifesting closer connections, or you are shifting things that have been stuck in your life. You're moving forward. You are determined to make a change. You've got the 7 of Cups. You're dreaming big this week. You've got the 4 of Cups. You've got the 5 of Pentacles. Okay. So what can they expect in the next 7 days, please? You've got Justice. And you've got Strength. Fantastic. Okay. And we've also got the 10 of Wands. Yeah, I would say things are, are feeling heavy for you, right? I feel like with the lack card here, with the 5 of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands. So the next 7 days, you might still be feeling that heaviness, that sense of lack, where things are stuck, things aren't going the way you want them to. Maybe you are, sort of feeling it financially and all of that. But I feel like there's something in you happening this week which is saying, and that might be where you've got the ISA with the challenges, that is kind of saying, I've had enough of that, of feeling that way, right? I've had enough of that energy. I need to think of all my options, right? Because I'm not stuck. So this 7 days, you're going to realise I'm not stuck, and I'm not going to tell myself that I'm stuck, and I'm not going to be afraid and fearful. I have got options. I've got dreams. I've got ideas, and I'm going to put them into practice. I'm going to start. Yeah, I'm becoming enlightened. I'm realizing that I do not have to stay and it's stuck. I don't have to feel heavy with the Ten of Wands. I don't have to feel like life is heavy. I don't have to feel lack. I don't have to feel disgruntled with the Four of Cups here. Like I never get anything in life. I have got the power and the ability in me to change my direction, to change my life, to make things fairer for myself with the Justice card here, to make things fairer for myself and to balance things out. With the Strength card, I know my own strength. I know my own worth. It's like a light bulb moment for you in the next 7 days, because you're suddenly going to realise, do you know what? I don't need to be feeling like this. I have got opportunities, I can get blessings, I can change my life, I can move forward, I can heal maybe as well. So maybe whatever it is that was keeping you stuck or heavy is linked to maybe feeling unwell or maybe feeling unwell or having people or situations in your life that make you feel unwell or unhealthy or, like I say, stuck or trapped. With the Magician coming up here twice, you are really realising your own power and your own strength and how you can move forward. You are suddenly thinking, well, actually, I've got this and I've got that and I've got these, this experience and I've got... So things that you're beginning to realise that you've got opportunities, that you've got, a way forward. And you're remembering as well. I think you're remembering maybe dreams or things that you once held were important to you, and maybe you let them go because you just got dragged down or drowned down with the kind of everydayness of life. But you are realising them and remembering them again this week with the Seven of Cups. And it's a time to dream big. It is a time to dream big, and it's time to set in motion with the Magician card here, to set in motion manifesting a different life for yourself, a life which is more just, more plentiful, right? More plentiful for you. Because at the moment or before, maybe you felt this sense of lack. So maybe it's about, I don't know, what would an example of that be? So an example of that might be maybe you're stuck in a job that you don't like, or that's dead end, or that's not giving you much. And suddenly you think to yourself, do you know what? I have got skills, and I'm going to start looking and searching in earnest for another employer or another opportunity for myself, because I've got a lot to offer and I'm just going to not hold myself back anymore. I'm going to do that. I'm going to start doing that. Or, you know what? I've got this dream, or I've got this idea that I'd like to start this project or this business or whatever. And I'm going to start actively in the next 7 days thinking, okay, how can I make that idea into a more concrete plan? Do I need to start thinking about a business plan? Do I need to start getting business advice? Do I need to start setting up a website? Do I need to go on YouTube? Do I need to... so you're going to ground that plan, that idea, and make it something, you're going to take proper steps to bringing it into being, right? That is the energy of the Magician card here. And you're not going to let yourself, be downhearted or fall at the first hurdle, right? You're going to be open to moving forward into the a much better phase of your life, because you're fed up with this feeling of lack, of not having enough, or not being happy, or feeling out in the cold, whatever it is. You want to be strong, right? You want to move forward in a strong way, and that's what's going to happen this 7 days. A light bulb is going to switch on in you, and you're going to say, enough is enough. I've had enough of feeling this way. And the Ten of Wands is the end. It's the end of a tough era. So I feel like you are moving out of this tough era and helping yourself to create or take steps to create the kind of life that you want, whether that's relationships, whether that's work, whether that's money. You're going to be tapping into the fact that you can have blessings, you can have a better life, and you can move out of this stuck situation that you've been in maybe for so long. Fantastic. Well, let's get one more message for pile number 3 before we leave them with that. So that's, you should, you know, that's a great week. That's a great shift in energy for you, pile number 3. So definitely, you know, recognize and tap into that, you know, your own power, your own ability to change and shape your own life, your own reality. So let's see. What's the last message for them? I feel like it's that one. Alchemy, I mean, that couldn't be more apt. That is about transformation. You are transforming. You are changing your life from one state into another. That's what's happening for you in the next 7 days. But anyway, pile number 3. If you like the reading, please don't be shy. Please do subscribe. If everybody who liked the reading or got something from the reading subscribed, I'll be so happy. You'd certainly be changing, you know, certainly be changing things for me, or alchemizing things for me, for this channel, and I would really, really, really appreciate it. But otherwise, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now.